So I'm currently at the Stagecoach RV park. It's just outside of Julian. My last video ended with a picture of myself and Scout. I forgot to mention that. And this video will start with a picture of me with Frodo. She drove us to the monument on April 25th, on Monday, our first day. And you'll see some scenes from the monument. I also have shots from the trail, just to kind of give you a feel of what it's like and some of the scenery. It's not all desert. I mean, it's deserty, but some really pretty stuff. That first day was a long one. It was hot. Had a long water carry of about 15 miles, and I had originally intended on stopping at Hauser Creek, and you'll see my comments regarding Hauser. I wound up going on to Marina Lake, and that turned out great. Got my burger. Had a nice place to camp there at the campground. The second day was a lot of climbing that starts to go towards Mount Laguna, so it was uphill almost all day. I wound up camping at Long Canyon. Pretty day, but still just an awful lot of climbing. Now on the third day, finally made it up to Mount Laguna and resupplied there. Really pretty views. We were up, had some elevation there. I think it was Mount Laguna's at over 5,000. So that third and fourth day was a lot of long views. Fourth day turned out to be hot and windy. Started out actually cold and windy, turned into hot and windy. And I mean, the kind of wind that knocks you off balance. I mean, wind. The water situation is, there's some long carries. You'll see some of the sources we pull from. We filter, of course, but it's not a pretty sight sometimes. Then I tried to get close enough so that I could get into the road that takes you either to Julian or to Stagecoach. They're both pretty close to each other, and so got within about 6 miles. So it was an easy hop today on my fifth day to get here. And I'm doing what they call a Nero. Zero means 0 miles on the trail, so that's basically a rest day. And Nero is you do lesser miles and have the rest of the day off. So I did a Nero to get here. Tomorrow morning, we're going to try and get a ride. Another hiker and I have, we're going to contact a trail angel who I think can give us a pretty early ride, maybe 6:30 or so we can get on the trail. It's going to be hot again tomorrow, so we want to try and get an early start. It's about 14 miles to water, so we want to try and get as much done as we can while it's cool. Other than that, looking forward to we're heading towards Warner Springs, so that should be real pretty there. And on this video that's following, I didn't put any music behind it. I kind of like the idea of just so you can kind of hear what it's like on the trail, whether it's birds or cars or wind or whatever it is, get a kind of sense of what it's like on trail. So here's the first 4.5 days on the PCT. Hey, where's your permit? Hey, where's your permit? Well, I'm sitting at Hauser Creek. It's about 15 miles or so, and I'm sitting on a log in a sea of poison oak with flies buzzing around my head, thinking maybe I'll just hike on to the lake. It's another 5 miles, and it's got this, looks like a horrendous climb in the sun, but there's not a lot that lends itself to this place, so it's probably worth going on. The driving force is there's a store there and a grill with burgers. I'll bet a milkshake. So I think I'm going on.